family and friends of Peter and Brianna affirm your continuing support and love for them as they grow in their marriage? If so, say we do.
We do.
All right. Do you offer to them the best of your care and counsel in their times of struggle and your celebration with them in their times of joy? If so, please say a resounding we do.
We do.
Excellent. Excellent.
Fidelity and love are two different things. Like a flower and a gem, and love, like a flower, will fade, will change into something else, or it would not be flowery. Oh, flowers, they are all at the time traveling like comets, and they come into our ken for a day, for 2 days, and withdraw, slowly vanish again. And we must take them on the wind and let them go. Embalmed flowers are not flowers. Immortelles are not flowers. Flowers are just a motion, a swift motion, a colored gesture. That is their loveliness, and that is love. But a gem is different. It lasts so much longer than we do, so much longer that it seems to last forever. Yet we know it is flowing away as flowers are, and we are, only slower. The wonderful slow flowing of the sapphire. In the old days, when sapphires were breathed upon and brought forth during the wild orgasms of chaos, time was much slower. When the rocks came forth, it took eons to make a sapphire, eons for it to pass away. And a flower, it takes a summer, and a man and a woman are like the earth, that brings forth flowers in summer, and love, but underneath is rock. Older than flowers, older than ferns, older than foraminifera, older than plasm altogether is the soul of a man underneath. And when, through all the wild expressions of love, slowly a gem forms in the ancient, once more molten rocks of two human hearts, two ancient rocks, a man's heart and a woman's. That is the crystal of peace, the slow, hard jewel of trust, the sapphire of fidelity, the gem of mutual peace emerging from the wild chaos of love.
Comes a time when you're drifting, comes a time when you settle down, comes a life, feelings drifting, lift that baby right up off the ground. And oh, this old world keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time, comes a time. We were captured, we took our souls and we flew away. We were young, we were giving, that's how we kept what we gave away. And oh, this old world keeps swimming round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time, comes a time, comes a time. And oh, this old world keeps spinning around. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time, comes a time, comes a time, comes a time.
Said the fox. To me, you're still nothing more than a little boy who's just like 100,000 other little boys, and I have no need of you. And you, on your part, have no need of me. To you, I'm nothing more than a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you'll be unique in all the world. To you, I shall be unique in all the world. I am beginning to understand, said the little prince. There's a flower. I think she has tamed me. One only understands the things that one tames, said the fox. The little prince went away to look again at the roses. You're not at all like my rose, he said. As yet you are nothing. No one has tamed you, and you have tamed no one. You're like my fox when I first knew him. He was only a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But I've made a friend, and now he's unique in all the world. And the roses were very much embarrassed. You're beautiful, but you're empty, he went on. One could not die for you. To be sure, an ordinary passerby would think that my rose looked just like you, the rose that belongs to me. But in herself alone, she's more important than all the hundreds of you other roses, because it is she that I have watered, because it is she that I have put under the glass globe, because it is for her that I've killed the caterpillars, except the 2 or 3 we saved to become butterflies, because it is she that I have listened to when she grumbled or boasted, or even sometimes when she said nothing, because she is my rose. And he went back to meet the fox. Goodbye, he said. I'm sorry. Goodbye, said the fox. And now here's my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. What is essential is invisible to the eye, the little prince repeated, so that he would be sure to remember. It is the time that you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. It is the time I have wasted for my rose, said the little prince, so he would be sure to remember. Men have forgotten this truth, said the fox, but you must not forget it. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. You are responsible for your rose. I am responsible for my rose, the little prince repeated, so that he would be sure to remember.
When imperfection shows its head, which as perfect as you two are will happen on occasion. When imperfection shows its head, don't forget, please, to laugh. Laugh at yourselves and don't take your successes or your failures too seriously. It has been said that nothing shows a person's character more than what she laughs at, and you two both have strong characters. So don't forget to laugh often, and forgive yourselves, forgive each other, and enjoy the journey with plenty of smiles, okay?
In you, I have found my best friend, someone who I can trust with every part of who I am, even the parts I don't like doing. With you, I have come to know what deep mutual understanding and love truly are. I feel so blessed to have this opportunity to grow with you in love and friendship, to share my dreams, my joys, my sorrows, and my frustrations, to build a life and a family together. Today, I make these promises to you. I promise to continue to encourage you to fill your life with the things that revitalize your spirit. I promise to always try to know you better, even when I don't want to. I promise to learn and laugh and travel and continue to discover things with you. I do not promise to love soccer. But I do promise to watch it with you from time to time. I promise to always let you give me back rubs. Most of all, I promise to remember that marriage is a commitment, an action that I will reaffirm constantly by loving you, trusting you, providing sanctuary for you, and letting you do the same for me. I promise to share in the awe-inspiring and mundane moments of the day with you as my husband.
Brianna, I've waited a long, long time for you to come along. Before I knew what I was looking for, before Jed and Sarah introduced us, before I was in college and you were in second grade. Then, an unbelievable succession of events hurled us headlong into each other's laps. From an impromptu and highly successful game of Scene It, through magical trips to Montreal and Bar Harbor, to to the day after day when I realized that I just couldn't get enough of you. Along the way, I learned a few things about you. You can sleep through anything. When shopping for one thing, you will find at least 3 other things that you didn't realize you needed until just then. You will get grumpy from time to time, and as it turns out, there is very little that I can do about it. I also learned that you will give and give of yourself. That you have a remarkable strength that allows you to push through the toughest of challenges. That you have an outer spirit that can lift hearts and an inner spirit that puts people at ease. That you are the most accepting person I have ever met. That you love your family and friends, and know that the people who love you are what the world is all about. I learned that you are helping me grow as a person, and that you have a laugh that makes me feel drunk. And that I can share with you a whole world of me that until now I've kept to myself. I'm so lucky to be starting this journey today and to be the one who gets to share this incredible life with you. Today I make these promises to you. I promise to learn your dreams and support them. I promise to laugh with you and cry with you. I promise to make a family together, whether it's the 2 of us and our dogs, or with children if we're blessed with them. I promise to always let you pick up the poop in the yard. I promise to give you comfort when you're tired and sore and grumpy. I promise to always try to know you better. I promise to love you even when we're not feeling like it. I promise to be your boyfriend, your date, your friend, your life partner, your travel partner, your confidant, your comic relief, your sounding board, your masseuse, and the one person you know you can count on regardless of where you are or how you're feeling. Most of all, I promise to remember that marriage is a commitment, an action that I will reaffirm constantly by loving you, trusting you, providing sanctuary for you, and letting you do the same for me. And I promise to share in the awe-inspiring and mundane moments of the day with you as my wife.
God bless these rings, we pray. They would continue to be signs of the vows which Peter and Brianna have just spoken. Friends, it is now my privilege to be the first to present to you Peter and Brianna Kim as husband and wife.